Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on.
Hey guys, Charlani here. Thanks so much for tuning in today. In today's video, we are going to come out back. We are actually in our back patio, and holy geez, it absolutely needs to be cleaned up, refreshed, and get prepped up for these winter months. We haven't had a hard freeze yet. Well, not even a freeze, because we don't do that here in Texas. However, it does get really, really cold. So a lot of what I have out here on our patio, I need to bring inside. And this is kind of like prep work for what will ultimately be their resting homes for the winter, because eventually Rob and I are going to hopefully get a like a greenhouse that we're going to be able to put in our garage so that we can house some of our favorite things that it's going to be just too cold out here for them to live over these next few months. My goal today is to get as much of this stuff cleaned off. Like, there are things here that just need to be cleaned up completely. Some things need to go into our garage, into our gardening area. A lot of this stuff needs to be needs to be cleaned out for sure. Some of our things need to be moved over. I mean, this has just become kind of a dumping ground. We've kind of forgotten about some of the things in here, but some of these things still look really good. Like, this just needs to go back inside. We are going to replace this fan here with this one here. We just hadn't gotten around to it. So again, this is just an area that needs to be swept out and just cleaned up and kind of get prepped up for these next few really cold months that are coming ahead. Like, a lot of this stuff needs to go into our garage just to kind of keep out of the bite of the frost. These are Rob's plants. I believe these are, I think these are mangoes or avocado. No, these I believe are the avocados. These are a bunch of citrus trees, and these I believe are the mangoes. So yeah, we got a lot to get done and a lot to clean out and just things to move around. This is what I use to clean our dog runs. I get it at PetSmart. I actually buy the bigger jug because obviously you get more value for your money. And then I had this is the original container, and all you do is you put your hose onto the end, and then you open this, and then water will come out and it mixes it automatically for you. Super convenient, but it's non-toxic, smells really good, and this is just what we've always used, and I love it.
Cry.
It already looks so much better. All of this, I'm just gonna rake it all up, get it into a pile, stick it in here. Yay! It's getting better by the minute. This feels really good. This is done. No poop. All Rob had come out, you saw, and he cleared out all of those tomato bushes. So this area is nice and winter ready. The rocks that we added aren't the same kind of rocks that we had here originally. Like, these are the ones we had, they're a lot bigger. The ones I just added were a lot smaller, but what's really good about that is they will settle and they will give this area more of a base, which I'm really happy about. So, and you can see there, of all those bags, I think there were, what, 8 bags? One was completely dry. I just told Rob, I hope it rains like really soon. It'll be nice to get all of this, just one more big washout, but yay. I used all those rocks in the other areas. We actually didn't need any rocks back here. It is nice and full, and I am going to leave this hose to be wrapped up by Rob. I think he got the better end of that deal anyways. The table is all cleared off. I'm gonna have to, obviously, I'm gonna have to probably scrub, but I will hose everything down, but I do wanna sweep before I bring the hose out. And honestly, you guys, it's getting dark. So I am not sure that I'm gonna be able to finish this tonight. In fact, I know I'm not gonna be able to finish it tonight, which is not a big deal, but I have some things that I still need to move. I just made these two. I potted both of them. Love, love, love. This is my garden, my little garden cart, which it's got all the herbs. So my basil is very tired. It was very cold last night. I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to bring these, well, I'm gonna move it closer to inside here, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But I do need to harvest some of those basil before they go bad. But I've got cilantro. We've got lots of fun things in here. And then I also have a couple of things in here that I do want to plant and get into the actual cart. I think tonight what I'm gonna focus on is just getting everything out of here that is not supposed to stay here. Like, these need to go into the garage. Those I need to bring into the house. Yeah, move those into the garage. Probably gonna bring that into the garage as well, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But a lot of these things, like this plant here, all of these plants here, and all of these that are on this table, they are going to go into the grow room so that we make sure that they stay nice and healthy over this winter. So many things are gonna end up going inside. This is gonna look like a barren area. We're gonna need to actually find things that are gonna be cold tolerant, because I cannot wait for us to get a lot more use out of this little fire doodad right there, because this is amazing.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday.
We are good for the night. I am going to stop here. I have gone ahead and I swept all the bigger leaves. This will need to be hosed down, but I'm actually thinking, like, why? We're just gonna have a lot more leaves come blowing in here. But for the most part, we are good to go in here. I did move the garden cart here, and then we can just, so if you guys noticed, I added these, let's see, I'll pull this out. So these have casters, and I just got these universal casters at Lowe's. They are amazing. Makes moving this back and forth so easy. So I leave the garden cart right here. He's so mad that he can't come out here. Anyhow, so this will be right here, and my kitchen is right there, so super convenient. And then on sunny days, we will wheel her out. So tomorrow I'm gonna deal with this area right here. I'm gonna clean all of this stuff out, get all of those pots cleaned out, and I'm gonna take the dirt and just put it in either a big old bucket or pail, and just kind of get all of this stuff ready for either whenever I need them or next season, but we're gonna deal with that tomorrow.
Do our actions even matter? Or is this our fate? At least now I'm feeling better. I know I'm here to stay. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air. Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, it will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours
All right, I've got my dahlia tubers all ready to go. They are just gonna dry out here. I've got some vermiculite, I've got my bag here, and then we will go ahead and store those for next season. And then these, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these guys right now. They're not looking the greatest, but I'm not gonna worry about that today. Now, I'm so excited. I wasn't expecting this to arrive today, and it did. So we're gonna put together a greenhouse really quick. This is what we're looking at. Not too bad. I don't even think I need tools. This is just like pop it together. It's definitely not like super sturdy, but it was like 60 or 70 bucks, so it's not gonna be like heavy duty. But here is the tarp for the outside. I think this will be perfect just to house some of those smaller plants and things that can be out in the garage, but just not necessarily up in the green room. So, all right, let's get to building. All right, guys, the greenhouse is built, and I tell you what, this was not a good time for me at all. And for whatever reason, I was having such a hard time with the instructions because it was all numbers and letters, and I just, again, hard time. Thank goodness Rob came out and helped me. This would have taken probably days for me to build, but I'm very excited about it. Now it's just a matter of getting everything in here, and this will be a work in progress probably over the next week, but I'm so happy it's done. And then all of the gardening stuff is just kind of over here. We had to hurry up and get this set in its place, so we'll deal with that another time, but yay, greenhouse built. The last goal for today is to get this bird of paradise out of there as easily as I'm really hoping I'm gonna be able to do that and get that in there. There is a bucket back here, and look at, I still have hibiscus blooming, but we've got a freeze coming soon, so we got to get that. And then we've got this one here. We've got some hibiscus. We've got just a bunch of random fun things in here. But we're gonna go ahead and get this one in that greenhouse as well. This area we are saving for another day. This is gonna be just our gardening section, all of this right here. That was the intention, but I'm calling it a day, and I feel really good. Besides having to sweep everything up, we are done, and everything that I really wanna keep and really try to, you know, not have to purchase next year. But I've got my favorite hibiscus in here, my favorite patio plants, that bird of paradise. I'm just fingers crossed. If you guys have any tips for me, please let me know. I am all ears and would take any suggestions that you might have. But yay, we're in. We are in. And just a side note, usually in the past, what we've done is we'll get everything at the beginning of a planting season, and we treat everything as annuals. I don't want to keep doing that because we have such gorgeous trees and plants, and I love the way everything turned out this year. And if I can possibly keep them alive so I could use them next year, that's definitely what I want to do. So that is the reason for this greenhouse.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.
All right, guys, we are done. I am a hot mess. I need to go jump in the shower, but this feels really, really good. I'm so happy that we were able to get this done. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So if you have any tips for me on how to care for all of this as it gets colder, I am all ears. Please leave them in the comments. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, I would love it if you did. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.